Look at your Mac desktop right now. If Mail, Safari, Notes, Finder, Calendar, Reminders are all stacked up on one screen, then let me tell you, you're not short on space. You're only using one piece of space that your Mac already gives you. Here's what your Mac is actually capable of. On a MacBook, swipe up with 3 fingers on the trackpad. Or if you're using Mac Mini or iMac, then press Ctrl and up arrow key. This is mission control. Every open window visible at once. Right now, you have one desktop setup on your Mac. But watch what happens. Click on the plus symbol at the right side top corner, and that adds another desktop. Click on it again, and that adds another. Now move your apps from one desktop to another. Mail has its own space now. Safari has its own space now. Every project has its own desktop. No more digging through stacked windows. Just switch and you are exactly where you need to be. But this is not it. Let's complete the setup. And here's where it gets even more impactful. Make right-click on Mail icon. Options, choose this desktop. Now Mail app belongs to this desktop only. Switch desktop, make a right-click on Safari, choose this desktop. From now on, instead of floating around, Safari has its own home. Mail has its own home. Now you take a moment, make a list of your apps and assign them to dedicated desktops, whatever the combination of apps suits your workflow. And now, switch to desktop 1, your email is already there. Switch to desktop 2, your browser is already there. Switch to desktop 3, your Notes app is waiting for you. After this setup, you spend much less time hunting through windows. Now what if you open an app and that is in the wrong place, wrong desktop? All you need to do is 3-finger swipe up on trackpad, mission control. Now choose your app, drag it and drop it on any desktop. Now that's the one way, but I have another way I can tell you. Click and hold at the top of any window and drag slowly to the screen edge, and that would automatically slide to the other desktop. And you can apply that to right or left, both sides. The system is completely flexible. You decide what goes where and it stays there. In fact, if you wish to change the sequence of your desktop setup, then simply activate mission control, place the cursor on desktop and move it right or left. Once your desktops are set up, switching between them takes only 1 second. Press Ctrl and right and left arrow keys on your keyboard. That helps you switch desktops flawlessly in seconds. However, if you have a trackpad or if you are a MacBook user, then use 3 fingers, right or left swipe on your trackpad. That also switches the desktop. One gesture, one keystroke, your entire workspace organized and instantly accessible. There are 2 more things worth knowing, and a lot of you may already know them. If you move cursor over that green button and activate full screen, that creates a dedicated desktop for that specific app instantly. However, if you wish to create a temporary desktop with split view 2 apps side by side, and then full screen, left of a screen. In the other part of desktop, click on one of these apps and that instantly fills the other half of the desktop. Now this is a temporary desktop shared only between these 2 apps right now. Browser on one side, Notes on other side, your document on left, your research on right. In the middle of the screen, you will notice a divider. You can move it right or left. This can be greatly useful when you're working between 2 apps and you want no distraction. However, I must tell you Not all apps supports this split view full screen. Now let's make the whole system instant to reach. Get to System Settings, Desktop and Dock, scroll it down till the bottom, click on Hot Corners. Now here in this window, you can assign dedicated action. For now, I'll set Mission Control to the right side top corner and Application Windows to left side bottom corner. While we are already in this window, let's also set up the left side top corner. I always prefer setting lock screen there, as now you have multiple desktops set up and you're working across multiple apps. Just move the cursor to right side top corner and that immediately activates Mission Control. If you have multiple windows open in one app, to expose them all, simply move cursor to the left side bottom corner. No shortcut, no swipe, just the cursor. And here's what a real professional workspace looks like. You can set up 3 or 4 desktops, whatever works for you. On desktop 1, you can set your Mail and Messages app. On desktop 2, you can probably set up Safari and Finder together. On desktop 3, you can set up Notes and Calendar. Now you have communication in one place, work in another, and reference in third. By the way, I must add, Finder is a kind of common requirement on any desktop, if I may say. So if you wish to set Finder on all desktops, make a right-click, Options, All Desktop. Now Finder is going to show up on each desktop, whether you have 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. And one more thing, if you have an iPad, then your workspace does not have to stop only at Mac screen. You can always use your iPad as an instant portable monitor next to your Mac. Now you have a document or an app open on your Mac screen. You can manually drag it to your iPad screen. Or you can also hover the cursor on that green tab and choose Move it to iPad, and it instantly moves to iPad screen. This feature is called Sidecar. This is not universal control. As your iPad is now a second monitor, you can take advantage of a bit of touch, you can say not everywhere, but especially Apple Pencil. So if you want to scroll anything, use 2 fingers on the screen and you can use a scroll. However, if you wish to sign a document, annotate a PDF, mark up an image, you can do it all directly from the iPad. This works only on compatible Macs and iPads. Sign into the same Apple ID with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth turned on. Multiple desktops. Each app has its own space. Hot corners, Mission Control, and app windows in one gesture. Full screen and split view built around how you work. And if you have an iPad, you have a second screen that was always there. Your Mac already has more workspace right inside it in the form of multiple desktops. And beside it, if you have an iPad, that is even better. Well, the objective of this video was to stop you from cluttering one desktop. While you're using multiple apps simultaneously, I hope you found your way now and organize them all together. Well, this is pretty much it in this video. If you're ready to step up, here's the next one for you. You can click on it and continue. But before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe Crazy Haters for future tech tips, tricks, and solutions. Until next time, you take care of yourself and I will see you in the next one.